Hello, guys. Welcome to one more class. Today is July 5th. So, how was your weekend? Yes, did you relax? Good. This weekend was pretty cold, wasn't it? Yes. So, while it's cold here in Canada, so hot. Yes. So, do you enjoy winter, guys? I do too. As a matter of fact, I do. I like winter. Okay. All right, people. So today we're going to finish, actually, not finish, but we are going to continue talking about Unit 9. We will do Unit 9.3 and 9.4. Okay. And we will finish Unit 9 on Wednesday. Okay. And our unit today is very interesting. We will talk about technology one more time, right? And we will learn a very interesting aspect of our language, which is articles, how to use articles in English, right? So let's take a look there. After that, we'll see about homework. Okay, guys, we'll take a look. Oh, by the way, before we go on, let's talk about our break because now in July, we will have a break. Okay, so let me see the date here. Our break starts 2 weeks from now, exactly. We start on July 19th. So let me take notes here. So our break starts on July 19th and ends on August 2nd. Okay, people. So save the date. We'll have a 2 week break that starts on July 19th and goes until August 2nd. Okie dokie. Sorry. So we still have 2 weeks to go. All right. Great. So this is the date of our break. Okie dokie. All right, people. So if you have your books, open your books to page 106. Hey, Weaven. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Welcome. All right. Good to see you. So, Weaven, this is the date of our break now in July. Okay, our break starts on July 19th. It's a Monday and it goes until the 2nd. Okay, so we'll have a 2 week break. Okay, great, awesome. So let me erase this. Okay, guys, so if you have your books, open your books to page 106 and let's continue that. That's unit 9.3. Okay, let's go there. Okay, can you see that? Good. Last week, we started this page. Actually, we did half of it. All right. We went up to exercise number 3, if I'm not mistaken. So let me zoom in. And we are going to do an exercise here on listening. So focusing on keywords. So it's a listening tip um, on pay attention to important words when we listen. Okay, when people are speaking, if you notice, we will see that they emphasize some specific words, some important words. So, hi, Kawani, good to see you. Welcome.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, good afternoon. So, speakers stress or give extra emphasis to important words when they speak. Listening for these keywords can help you get a general understanding of a text. Okay, so here we have an example. Hi, my name is Tom Murphy, and I'm the host of the World of Work podcast. Of course, this is how I read the sentence, but let's take a look. I'm going to play the audio for you, right? So listen to the first part of a podcast. What is the main topic? Here we are going to see the options, right? We have the words, and as you listen, choose the most important parts. They say, choose the main topic of the podcast. Okay, so listen up.
Hi, my name is Tom Murphy, and I'm the host of the World of Work podcast. My guest today is Amanda Short, and she's here to talk about how technology is changing the future of work. Hi, Amanda. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Tom. It's nice to be here.
So, what can you tell us? Will robots take our jobs?
Well, Tom, robots and machines are already doing lots of our jobs. Think of robots in car factories, for example. But this is an exciting change. Technology is getting better, and robots will do more of the hard jobs. Humans are going to have more interesting jobs in the future.
So I'll play one more time. Okay, guys. Hi, Rebecca. Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Hi, good afternoon. Good to meet you.
Okay. We are doing exercise number 4. Okay, Rebecca. The
Okay.
exercise is about focusing on keywords. Okay.
Hi, my name is Tom Murphy, and I'm the host of the World of Work podcast. My guest today is Amanda Short, and she's here to talk about how technology is changing the future of work. Hi, Amanda. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Tom. It's nice to be here.
So, what can you tell us? Will robots take our jobs?
Well, Tom, robots and machines are already doing lots of our jobs. Think of robots in car factories, for example. But this is an exciting change. Technology is getting better, and robots will do more of the hard jobs. Humans are going to have more interesting jobs in the future.
Okay, guys. So, which one here do you think is the main topic of the podcast? What do you think?
Technology.
Yes, very nice. Hi, Manu. Good afternoon. Good to see you. So, that's the topic of the podcast. And why could you say that? Why could you identify the topic? Because as you listened, you could pay attention to those important words. Okay, guys. So the important words, they were emphasized. Okay. Now listen to the second part of the podcast. Write the keywords you hear for each job. Then compare ideas. Okay, let's just ignore this part for now and let's focus on the keywords. Okay, so let's take a look again.
Can you give some examples?
Well, drivers are a good example. We have self-driving cars now, and in the next 10 years, I don't think we'll need taxi drivers or long-distance truck drivers. But we will need people to design and program the cars. That's more interesting than driving.
What about doctors and nurses?
Well, computers will make lots of the medical decisions in the future, but I think doctors and nurses will always be necessary. My husband is a doctor, and that makes him happy.
Will we still need salespeople in stores?
More and more people will shop online, so I think salespeople will disappear. But there'll be more jobs in design and business management.
Okay, listen one more time. Okay.
Can you give some examples?
Well, drivers are a good example. We have self-driving cars now, and in the next 10 years, I don't think we'll need taxi drivers or long-distance truck drivers. But we will need people to design and program the cars. That's more interesting than driving.
What about doctors and nurses?
Well, computers will make lots of the medical decisions in the future, but I think doctors and nurses will always be necessary. My husband is a doctor, and that makes him happy.
Will we still need salespeople in stores?
More and more people will shop online, so I think salespeople will disappear. But there'll be more jobs in design and business management.
Okay, people. Very nice. So, what were the most important words you could hear about each of these professions? About drivers, for example. Which words or which were the key words? What did they say about drivers? Could you hear anything?
The drivers will be not necessary
Mm-hmm.
as today.
Yes, they won't be necessary anymore. Mm-hmm. Okay. What about doctors and nurses?
Always will be necessary.
Mm-hmm. And what about salespeople?
Not will be necessary
Mm-hmm.
anymore.
Yes, and there are some keywords that were mentioned. They said that they would disappear, right? Because more and more people are shopping online. So salespeople will actually disappear. Okay, so let's check the answers. Look, here we have some keywords. Okay, guys, so if you want, you can take a picture. You have the words mentioned. Look, self-driving cars, taxi drivers, long-distance truck drivers, design, program, more interesting, but of course, they won't be necessary like Kawani said. Doctors and nurses, they mentioned computers, medical decisions, doctor and nurses, always, necessary, and happy. So those words, they were stressed, they were highlighted, okay? Salespeople, shop online, salespeople, disappear, more jobs, design, business management. So this is a profession that tends to disappear in the future. Okay. All right. So, can I close?
Yeah.
All right. All right, people. So it's interesting to know right? Before you choose a profession, before you choose a career, it's important to know which careers, which jobs will be necessary in the future. Think about it. Okay, now page 107. So listen to the whole podcast and answer the questions. Then compare your answers. So let's see.
Hi, my name is Tom Murphy, and I'm the host of the World of Work podcast.
So guys, for this listening here, I will put the transcript. Okay, guys. The questions are number one, I will show the questions before you listen. Which jobs will disappear in the future, according to the podcast? And what new jobs will there be? Okay, so let's say.
My name is Tom Murphy, and I'm the host of the World of Work podcast. My guest today is Amanda Short, and she's here to talk about how technology is changing the future of work. Hi, Amanda. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Tom. It's nice to be here.
So, what can you tell us? Will robots take our jobs?
Well, Tom, robots and machines are already doing lots of our jobs. Think of robots in car factories, for example. But this is an exciting change. Technology is getting better, and robots will do more of the hard jobs. Humans are going to have more interesting jobs in the future.
Can you give some examples?
Well, drivers are a good example. We have self-driving cars now, and in the next 10 years, I don't think we'll need taxi drivers or long-distance truck drivers. But we will need people to design and program the cars. That's more interesting than driving.
What about doctors and nurses?
Well, computers will make lots of the medical decisions in the future, but I think doctors and nurses will always be necessary. My husband is a doctor, and that makes him happy.
Will we still need salespeople in stores?
More and more people will shop online, so I think salespeople will disappear. But there'll be more jobs in design and business management.
Sorry. So, which jobs will disappear in the future?
Maybe drivers
Mm-hmm.
and
Salespeople.
I forgot the name of the
Sa-
job.
salespeople, yeah. Salespeople in general. Okay, very good. Exactly, because cars will be driverless and salespeople because people will shop online much more. Okay. What new jobs will there be? Do you remember?
Doctors.
New jobs? I think design, I guess designers. There will be more designers and more,
Market digital.
yes, programmers. Very good, Willem. More designers, more programmers. Okay. So the the focus in the future will be designing and programming. Okay. That's the focus. Engineering, designing, programming, management, also. Okay, people. Now, let's take a look at the language focus. So our grammar in context today, we'll take a look at the article. So how can we use articles in English? So we have articles like a or an or the, which is the definite article, and sometimes people, we use no article at all. We use nothing. What are the conditions? So, the first time we talk about one person or something, we use a or an plus a singular noun. Okay, so let's highlight this. It's usually like this. When we mention something for the first time, okay, we use a or an, especially if it's something in the singular, okay? Example, my husband is a doctor, but here, guys, I'm also using a because I'm talking about a profession, okay? So all the time when I mention a job or a profession, I use the indefinite article or a or an. It depends on the word. If the word begins with a vowel sound, I use an. If the word begins with a consonant sound, I use a. Okay? So now, the first time we talk about people or things using a plural noun, then we use no article. Okay, so here, plural noun in general takes no article. Okay, guys. So, no article. This is the rule, okay? Example, I think doctors and nurses will always be necessary. Okay, people. So that's a rule of thumb. When I use nouns in the plural, no article. Okay. We use the to say, you know which one I mean when we have already talked about it. So when I talk about something I mentioned before, then I use the article the, okay? When I mention something that I already said before, okay? Example. So we have already talked about it or about them. For example, we have self-driving cars now. We will need people to design and program the cars. So I mentioned cars here, and now I'm talking about cars again, so I can use the. I found a very nice graph that talks about articles. I think it's here. Look. Yes, it's here. Let me share with you. Let me see if I can share. This is very nice. It's a nice summary. Can you see that, people?
Yeah.
Let me try to make it bigger so you can see. Okay, here the title is a, the, or zero. Okay, so let's see the rule. So we use a or an when I mention something for the first time. Okay, can you read the example, please, Kawane?
I saw an old woman and a dog in the park.
Okay, thank you. So I'm beginning my narrative. I'm beginning to say something. It's the first time I talk about this woman and this dog. So I use the indefinite article. So you say, oh, yesterday I saw an old woman and a dog in the park. They were da 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 da. Okay, so it's the first time I talk about them. Another situation when I mention the job a person has. Okay, second example, please let me see a volunteer who can read that. Willem, can you read that, please?
Yes, I can.
Go ahead.
Paula is a teacher.
Okay, thank you. So that is a profession, it's a job. So whenever I mention a person's job, I have to use the indefinite article. Okay. Even when I say that somebody is a student, I use indefinite article. Oh, you are a student. A student. Okay. I'm a student or I'm a teacher. So here, Paula is a teacher. Okay. Thank you, Willem. I also use a or an for descriptions when I'm describing something. So example, let me see who can do that. Rebecca, can you please read the example?
Sure. Paris is an interesting city.
City,
Inter-
okay, thank you. So I'm giving a quality to Paris. I'm describing Paris. Okay, so I could say, oh, Paris is a beautiful city. So I use a or an. First mention, jobs, descriptions. Okay. Now, when do I use the article the? Second mention. So when it's the second time I talk about something. Okay. First, example, please, Kawane.
I saw a man and a dog. The man was old.
Very
Was old.
good. Thank you. So you see, the first time I mention, I use indefinite article. But the second time I mention the same man, I change the article. The man was old. So here in the second sentence, you know who or what I'm talking about. Okay? I saw a man and a dog. The man was old. Okay, guys. I also use the article the for specific things. Example, Willem, please.
The children are in the garden.
Okay, thank you. So here I'm very specific. Even though children is plural, I'm talking about children I know. I'm talking probably about my children or somebody's children, maybe the children here from the street, and I know where the garden is. They are in the garden, okay? They are playing in the garden. If somebody asks me, Simone, where are the children? Oh, The children are in the garden. Okay. I'm not talking about children in general. I'm talking about the children I know and you know. Okay. Now, I can also use the when there is only one thing. So when the object we are talking about is unique. There is only one thing, one of a kind. So, example, the moon looks beautiful today. There is only one moon. Okay, guys, we only have one moon. So, here I can use the article the. Okay, the moon is unique. There is only one. So, the moon looks beautiful today. The same happens with the sun. Oh, look, the sun is so beautiful today. It's a sunny day. It isn't, of course. It's cloudy today, but okay. Now we use the for common places, like for example, the garden, the park, the beach. Okay? That's why we say, oh, if I ask, where do you like to go on vacation? Oh, I like to go to the beach. Why the beach? Because the beach is a common place. Everybody knows, okay? It's a common place. So, all right, people. So we can say, oh, we are going to the park. Oh, how nice. Okay. Like, for example, the zoo. Oh, I like to go to the zoo. Oh, really? How nice. I also like to go to the zoo. Okay. So the zoo, the beach, the park. So they are common places. Okay. Now, superlative. Let's see who can read. Rebecca, can you read the example here? Superlative.
Sure. He is the best student in the class.
Great, thank you. So when we have superlatives, we use the definite article, the, before the superlative adjective. Okay? The best, the easiest, the most difficult. Okay? So here we have to use the article the. He is the best. Okay? Next, musical instruments. When we mention musical instruments, we must use the article the. My daughter plays the violin, okay? Or I play the piano. Okay, guys, this is very important. With all musical instruments, we use the article the. Okay, for example, oh, do you know how to play the guitar? Okay, or oh, I wish I knew how to play the violin. It's so beautiful. Or when I was a kid, I learned how to play the flute at school, the recorder. Actually, not the flute, but the recorder. When I was a kid, I learned how to play the recorder. Everybody does, right? Everybody learns how to play the recorder at school. So the recorder, the flute, the piano, the drums, the guitar. Okay, guys. Now, zero article. So let's see the situations when we don't use any article. For general meanings, guys, when we talk about things in general, usually when we use a noun in the plural and we are talking about general things. Example, I don't like children. Oh my God. Children in general. Okay. So here, no article. When I talk about meals, what time do you have breakfast? So here, guys, we never use articles before meals, okay? It's not correct to say the breakfast, the lunch. It's not okay. Okay, guys? So, what time do you have lunch? What time do you have dinner? If somebody says, for example, somebody calls you, oh, hi, how's it going? What are you doing? Oh, I'm having lunch. I'm having lunch. Not I'm having the lunch. No, never. In Portuguese, it's okay. In Portuguese. In English, no, never. In English, I'm having lunch. No article. Okay? For years, months, and days, no article. 2005 was a great year. Yes. In Portuguese, we can say, we can put an article, right? Yes, in Portuguese we say that. In English, no. In English, we just say in, we can put a preposition. In 2005, I was very happy. You can say that. No. But in Portuguese, okay. In English, all we can do is in 2005, okay? Or we can say 2005 was a great year. Just that, okay? Or if we want to say a day of the week, Monday is my favorite day of the week, or Sunday is my favorite day of the week. Okay, guys, TV. There is a good film on TV. No article. Okay. Languages, school subjects. He doesn't speak English. I study biology. So there is no article before languages and no article before subjects. And the list goes on. There is more. Okay, there is more. This is only a beginning. There are more situations where we don't use articles. Okay, guys, I will find and then I will send you. Okay, there is a long list. Okay, all right, guys. Yes, so now let's do this exercise here, number 7. Add an article a or the where necessary. Some nouns won't need an article. Then, if you can ask a partner the questions, we'll discuss together. So let's do the first one. Do you want to be doctor?
Ah, doctor.
Yeah, that's easy. Ah, perfect profession. Now, guys, do the other ones. Okay, I will give you 1 minute because this is so easy. Let me time you for that. Let me put here. Okie dokie. All right, you can begin. Okay, guys, can we correct? Let's do this. The first one.
Yeah.
Number 2.
The.
Yes, fantastic. Number 3.
The.
Yes, you think so?
Yeah.
No, no article.
Oh.
Because here, guys, yes, here we are talking about hospitals in general. Okay, so do all doctors work in hospitals?
No.
Okay, so here we are talking about hospitals in general. We are not talking about a specific hospital. Okay, look, hospitals is in the plural. Can you see that? Here,
Yeah.
hospitals is plural. So I want
Mhm.
to know if all doctors work in hospitals, not in the hospital. Okay, so here, no article here. Okay, so zero article. Okay, all right, number 4. What did you put for number 4?
The.
No,
Not have.
0. Yeah, no article. Because
Oh.
doctors in general, do you think doctors in general work hard? So when you have a noun in the plural, suspect,
Okay.
okay? Here you have a plural again. So here I'm talking about doctors in general, okay? Number 5.
No
What do you
article.
No. Yes. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Will there always be jobs for chefs? So jobs in general, okay? Now number 6.
Ah.
Yes, chef is a profession. What does a chef do? Okay. Number 7. Pay attention. Very good, William. No article. Yes. Do chefs work hard? Chefs in general. Okay. Do chefs work hard? Okay. Now, number 8.
A.
So
An.
here, pay attention. I want to know about a specific chef at your favorite restaurant. I'm not asking about the professional. I'm asking about the specific chef at your favorite. Yes, very good, William. The chef. Okay. So who is the chef at your favorite restaurant? Look here, I'm being very specific. Okay, guys, look, it's not a chef only, but it's the chef at your favorite restaurant. So I'm being specific. Okay, that's why I cannot say a chef. I have to say the chef. I'm being specific here. Okay, so who is the chef at your favorite restaurant? Okay, who is that guy? Who is the chef? Ah, the chef at my favorite restaurant is da 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 da. Ah, okay. Okay, people. All right, people. So here it's different. When I say, for example, do you want to be a doctor? It's indefinite because it's a profession, it's a job. Okay. What does a chef do? I'm talking about the profession. Here in number 8, I'm being very specific. I want to know about the chef at your favorite restaurant. Okay. Now, number 8, add an article, a or the, where necessary. Some nouns won't need an article. So let's see. It's going to be the same as number 7, a or the, and sometimes no article. So let's do the first one. My uncle is a computer programmer. It's a job. Okay. All right. Now try to do the others. Okay, guys, can we check?
Yes.
Good. So let's see. My uncle is a computer programmer. He works hard, but
The.
the work, okay, is interesting. I don't think,
I think is no article.
no article, okay. Computer programmers, it's in the plural, okay, will need to worry about their jobs
The future.
in the future. We'll always need
No article.
no article. Programmers, okay? Programmers in general. So as you can see here, they're talking about this interesting career. Computer programmers will always need them. That's a very interesting career. Okay, guys, so think about it. Yay. Okay. So, do you know anybody who is a computer programmer?
Nope.
No. All right. Do you want to do anything like that in the future? What do,
Maybe. Maybe in
yeah,
the future.
okay, that's good. Here they want us to talk about a friend or relative's job. What is good or bad about their job? So, do you let me ask you something a little different. Do you know anybody or is anybody in your family related to technology? Do you know anybody who has a job connected to technology? No?
No.
Yeah, you should think about it. You should try to choose a career that has something to do with technology because in the future, guys, technology will be very important.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Rebecca, yes. Oh, your dad. How nice, Rebecca. What does he do? What does your dad do? If you don't know in English, you can say in Portuguese, no problem. Oh, yeah, you've already mentioned he's an ROV pilot. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, cool. You see, this is very nice. So think about it, guys, really. Think about doing something related to technology because the future is technology. Okay, guys, really. Try to think about it. All right, so let's move on to page 108. Yes, this lesson, guys, is about English for real. This is the movie part of the lesson. This is the lesson where we watch a short film and we have a language focus to explore. Okay, and the topic of this lesson is about giving encouragement. How do we give encouragement in English? And it's also the moment when we see the characters of the story. Okay, and this time we will see our friend Andy again, Max, and this nice guy here. He's really interesting and funny. What can you see in the pictures, guys? What can you see in the photo? Where do you think they are? What place is this? It seems to be there
Arts
are
gallery.
yes, it seems to be an art gallery or it seems to be their art class, right? Remember, they have art class and so maybe this is a kind of exposition or something like that. Remember, they were planning to go to an art exhibition, something like this. So look at picture number one, this one here. Which word describes Dave? Look at Dave's face. Happy, calm, unhappy, or worried? What do you think? Max seems worried. Yeah, he looks worried to me because he has a piece of paper in his hand and he's looking at someone as if he's a little unsure about what to do. So, watch the video and what is Dave worrying about? Let's see.
Thanks.
Hey, Dave. How's it going?
Hello, Andy.
Nice work. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Really? Thank you.
You okay? You seem nervous.
Well, the exhibit does begin in 15 minutes. And where is everyone?
Don't worry. A lot of people are coming to your show.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Hey, Max, come here.
Max?
Dave. Look at these. Cool, right?
Yeah, very cool.
Thanks, Max.
Your art class will be here, right, Max?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Do you really think so?
You always do well, Dave. There's nothing to worry about. You did really well last year.
Thank you, Andy. And you know what, Max? Maybe with a little more practice, next time Professor Armstrong will select your work.
Yeah.
Max? Let's go look at the rest of the paintings, okay?
Gosh, it's freezing a lot.
Good luck, Dave.
Thank you, Andy. Max?
Don't worry, Max.
Max doesn't look very happy.
Next time, your work will be in the show.
Apparently, Max's work wasn't chosen, and so he isn't very happy. So, of course, guys, we're going to watch again. But Dave is really nervous, and let's see why, right? It seems there is some kind of competition between Dave and Max, right? So, let's see. During the video, you notice that Andy, who is always a very nice guy, he's trying to encourage his classmate, Dave. So in English, guys, we have different ways to give encouragement. For example, when someone is a little worried, we might say, there's nothing to worry about, or it'll be great. Don't worry. Or simply, we can say, good luck. It'll work out just fine. Okay? When someone is very worried, we might encourage the person by adding something about the person's past experiences. For example, we might say, you always do well, or you did really well last year. Or we can say, you did really well last time. Remember, relax, right? People respond to encouragement in different ways. They might just say, thank you, or thanks, okay? They might also express doubt like this. Oh, do you really think so? Or, oh, are you sure? Or, really? People are unsure, they are insecure, but that's okay. Everybody gets nervous in a presentation. It's okay, but it's nice to be friendly and encourage your friends, right? So you say, oh, you always do well. Go ahead. You rock. Okay. So watch the video once again and try to identify who makes each statement. Dave or Andy. Okay. So let's try to watch one more time, but without those interruptions. Let's see if it works this time. Oh, I'll try to change this. Let's see if it's better this time.
Thanks.
Hey, Dave. How's it going?
Hello, Andy.
Nice work.
So the first thing he says is, nice work. Okay.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Really? Thank you.
You okay? You seem nervous.
Well, the exhibit does begin in 15 minutes, and where is everyone?
Don't worry, a lot of people are coming to your show.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Hey, Max, come here.
Max?
Dave?
Look at these. Cool, right?
Yeah, very.
It's breaking up a lot.
Cool.
Thanks, Max.
Your art class will be here, right? Max?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Do you really think so?
You always do well, Dave. There's nothing to worry about. You did really well last year.
So here the first one, as you can see, who said that? Dave or Andy? So Dave, okay, it's right there. Do you really think so? Okay.
Thank you, Andy. And you know what, Max? Maybe with a little more practice, next time Professor Armstrong will select your work.
Yeah.
So this one here, you did really well last year. I think he mentioned that before. Look, you did really well last year. This one here, don't worry, it was Andy. This one here, it was Dave. Okay, so.
Max? Let's go look at the rest of the paintings, okay? Good luck, Dave.
Thank you, Andy. Max?
Don't worry, Max. Next time your work will be in the show.
Okay, people, so here it's very simple. All right, and this final one here, I think that was Dave. Okay, guys, do you agree? Yes? Let's check it out. You did really well. Who said that? No, that was Andy. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, now everything's fine. Okay, that's Andy encouraging Dave. Okay, people, now everything's fine. All right, guys. Yes? You got everything? Yes, people? Good. So let's try to open up the next page. Yes, beautiful as usual. The page is currently loading, so let's help. Yes, for sure. It will take some time and ask to sign in again. Yes, like I thought it would do. So let's sign in again. So as we can see, Max doesn't like Dave and vice versa. They don't get along very well. All right. Let me show you the things I've already posted on Google Classroom about the articles. Guys, look, this is the graph I showed you in the beginning with a summary about the articles. I also posted something else there for you, and there is also a quiz you can try to do for homework. And here I posted some interesting quotes about encouraging, okay? Encouraging people. This is a very nice quote. Let me see if I can show you that before we move on to the next page. If that opens, as of course, that would not open. That would be so, so good. But you can check it out later on, okay? When you log in um, to your Google Classroom page, you can check out those quotes. They are very nice. All right. So let's go back to our page. Yes, there you are. So here, guys, to finish our lesson, we have this number 5 here, which says, complete the conversations with your own ideas, then practice with a partner. So let's see there. You have some friends over and you're having lunch or dinner, and one of the friends says, something smells good. What are you cooking? It's spaghetti, but I don't think it's going to be very good. Then what can you say? Everything you cook is delicious. So what can you say here? Suppose you are not very confident, or your friend is not very confident with what he or she is cooking, but then you encourage your friend. Then you say, oh, come on. Are you kidding? Oh, that's great. I like that. Mhm. Very good. I like that, Willem. And then you can reply with, really?
Really?
Yes, that's good. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's very good. I like that too. Really? I'm positive. Okay. So that's a very normal situation. Okay. So you were there in the kitchen trying to come up with this spaghetti, and somebody says, oh, it smells so good. What are you cooking? And then you go, oh, spaghetti. But I don't think it's going to be very good. Are you kidding? Everything you cook is delicious. Really? I'm positive. Okay, guys, that's great. Now, try to do numbers 2 and 3, and then we correct. Okay? I'll give you 2 minutes. Try to do that. Okay, guys. So let's see. What do you have for number two?
Relax, dude. Everything will be okay.
Relax. Okay, good. Awesome. Mhm. That's good. Relax, dude. Everything will be okay. So your friend who is very nervous might only say, "Oh, thanks." Okay. Or I don't know. Okay. Now number three. You look tired, John. Are you okay? I'm just worried about this exam. I don't think I'm going to pass. Relax. You could have used one of the examples from the box, people. Look, you could have used this. Look, you did well last time, or you always do well. Okay? You could have said this. You always do well. So how can you reply? Look. Then you can say, oh, do you really think so? Or are you sure? Okay? Simple things. Or here it's not a question. You can say, oh, okay, let's make it a question. No problem. Okay, guys. So here they are, yeah, tons of options. A lot of options. Okay, people. Here, if we open up the answers, they will give more options. Okay, look, check it out. Number one, there's nothing to worry about. Everything you cook is delicious. Are you sure? Okay. Oh, don't worry. You always do well. Really? The last one, there's nothing to worry about. Do you really think so? Okay, guys. So it's difficult because, I mean, not difficult, it's simple because there are too many options. Okay. Okie dokie, guys. So that's the end of this part. We are not going to do this other part here. So what matters to us is to know the expressions we can use. Okay. So back to our page on Google Classroom. What did we talk about today? What did we learn today? So first, let me just try to browse back here using the book pages. If it allows us, no, oh yes, the book was friendly this time. So first, we talked about this listening task here. It was a nice tip, as a matter of fact, focusing on keywords. So they gave us a very nice tip on how to listen to the stressed words so you can understand better when you listen. You can get the topic of something by focusing on stressed words. After that, we talked about the definite article, indefinite article, or no article. We saw that indefinite articles we use when we mention something for the first time, when you talk about jobs, professions, right? We also saw about the definite article when we talk about something for the second time, when we are specific, and no articles we use when we are talking about something in general, usually plural nouns, right? Very nice. There are more situations when we don't use articles. We talked about some professions in the future. Here in Unit 9.4, we talked about giving encouragement. How do we encourage people? We saw some phrases that we use to encourage people. So, oh, you always do well. There is nothing to worry about. It'll be great. Relax. So, guys, the homework for this class today will be online practice units 9.3 and 9.4. And always remember, the homework is due July 12th. Okay, people? So here you also have some extra material for the topics that we've seen. All right? So let's take a picture just before we go. Okay, let me just put the participants list here. Just a second. Let me just extend a little bit. All right. Picture taken. So thank you very much for coming. Oh, I love your profile picture, Willem. It's so cute and
Thanks, teacher.
so beautiful. I love those pictures. Guys, thank you very much. Weaven, Willem, Manu, Rebecca, Kawani. Thank you very much, guys. You're awesome. Thank you, guys. Have a nice end of the day today and hope to see you on Wednesday. We are finishing Unit 9, okay, guys? Be present. Bye-bye, guys. Take
Bye.
Bye
care.
Have a
bye,
nice
teacher.
weekend. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye, people. Take care. Thank you.